Hi there, welcome to another video. The next MCU movie we're going to talk about today is Captain America and the Civil War. Before we're going to start, I just want to say if you actually did watch my videos a lot early to the time where I actually started my channel, you might see like a little bit like different stuff, even the changing stuff, because I haven't post a lot of things lately, and so right now for this video is just completely different, just letting you know on that and stuff. Obviously I had a desk and my fish tank on the side. I still do have my fish tanks just on the side. You can't see it. It's over here, and stuff out of the shot we have right now. But fortunately, I got new desk and new stuff around me and stuff, and this is the new way I'm doing my videos now and stuff. I have been, well, I took a break on YouTube for a little bit and stuff because I don't know, I had other things going on and stuff. But lately I am trying to basically get back on YouTube doing other videos and stuff. I actually post some more baseball content on my other channel on 200 Batman Baseball. So I made 4 new videos on that channel, and I'm trying to get back into this channel with this video. So just letting you know on that, some different and stuff. So yeah. So the last time we talked, if you're brand new in this journey with us and stuff, I'm basically trying to talk about the MCU movies first to where we at the time, and stuff. Just giving my own opinions and talk about the movie and stuff because MCU movies are pretty big, even happened back then. And so the last video we actually talked about was Thor in the Dark World. And that was almost like the beginning of phase 2. So we're still going on phase 2. So the next one for this video is Captain America and the Winter Soldier. And in my opinion on this movie, it is one of my favorite movies in the MCU, probably my second favorite, and stuff. There's another favorite, is personally my number 1 and stuff. So yeah, it's just, so I just want to let you know enough of I absolutely enjoy this movie, and fortunately I hear a lot of people love this movie as well because Captain America is the beast, man. He is Cap. So yeah, let's start with that and stuff. Starting the movie, we have a cool scene in Washington, D.C., where Sam Wilson is running around where the Washington Monument is at and stuff. And this is the first time we're going to see Anthony Mackie playing Sam Wilson, the Falcon. So this is the very first time we're going to see Falcon in the MCU. And it's crazy enough of we get another guy running around the same thing of Sam Wilson and saying, on your left.
On your left.
That is Steve Rogers, Captain America, and he is just running, he just kept going and going and going and stuff, and Falcon, he's just jogging. Very cool and funny scenes and stuff.
On your left.
On my left. Got it. Don't say it. Don't you say
On
it.
your left.
Come on!
Sam is actually telling Steve of things, what he needs to get into, and what he actually missed. And fortunately for Steve, he was actually writing down of what he actually missed to the time where he actually was unconscious and woke up at the time, because there was a big gap of where he's supposed to be dead and not dead and stuff. So that was the big thing, and they actually showed of the list, and there's a ton of them and stuff. But the only thing I would absolutely talk about, fortunately, he has Star Wars, and fortunately, it basically cross off means like he actually watched Star Wars. Heck yeah, I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt. Can't see it and stuff. But fortunately, I'm a big Star Wars fan, and hopefully, if I can do some Star Wars content movies on this channel as well and stuff, that's coming to the future. But it is pretty cool just saying, like, Captain America watching Star Wars, heck yeah, and stuff. And there's also Star Trek, that and stuff. Steve Jobs, Apple, very popular thing even going on this time and stuff. And then the movie of Rocky and Rocky 2 and stuff. And then I just knew Thai food is just one of things I actually know. And it's just a food, just the things that he missed and what he want to try, and listen to music and movies and other things and stuff. So it was just pretty cool seeing a list, Cap needs to get into and stuff, like Star Wars. Like, heck yeah, he knows Luke Skywalker. That's actually pretty awesome. And then we're getting another scene when Black Widow coming along in this movie. It's crazy enough of this is the second movie for Captain America of the character, and fortunately for Black Widow to be in this movie, and similar she was in Iron Man 2, Captain America 2, Iron Man 2, same thing and stuff. Cap and his crew gone a mission to find some rescues and stuff. And one of the Russian people, I think I got that right, but the one of the bad guys is George Batroc and stuff. George St. Pierre actually played that character, and that is a UFC fighter, so we're gonna see some really cool fights. And then we're gonna see Jasper. You probably remember Jasper from the Avengers movie. And then I think this is like the point of view of trying to make some MCU funny scenes and stuff. And there is so much of these in this movie and stuff. And it was basically Black Widow helping Cap to get a girlfriend.
If you ask Kristen out from statistics, she'd probably say yes.
That's why I don't ask.
Too shy or too scared?
Too busy.
And then we have this funny scene from the crew.
Is he wearing a parachute?
No. No, he wasn't.
To the time when Cap got on the ship, basically, Black Widow hit another.
What about the nurse that lives across the hall from you? She seems kind of nice.
Secure the engine room, then find me a date.
I'm multitasking.
And then we finally got our first fight capped with the UFC fighter. Then we're gonna see where Fury and Cab actually went down to the elevator and seen Shield basement. It's absolutely like, this is one of like the badass like scenes. Like, there's gonna be a ton of badass scenes. Like, this movie is badass. And fortunately, it just, I don't know, I just like this scene. I love the reaction on, Chris Evans of Steve Rogers just like looking out. And then there was a scene where Fury went and talked to Alexander Pierce, is another guy working for Shield and stuff. And then, funny enough, Pierce wants Iron Man to get Fury. He wants Fury to get Iron Man to go to one of his niece or his nephew birthday party or just event thing and stuff. Pretty funny. Like, you know, some kids want some, Iron Man at their birthday party. Like, that's pretty cool. Like, I wish Batman will come to my birthday party and stuff. Like, that would be really cool. Like maybe Superman. Like, heck yeah. And we finally getting the scene of why this movie's called Captain America the Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is a person, the villain of this movie and stuff. One of the villains, my bad, and stuff. Showing Winter Soldier flipping Fury over, shooting like a bomb and flipping his car over. Pretty badass scene. For access to Winter Soldier is one of the badass villain out there. Not gonna lie and stuff. That's just my opinion. Again, this is opinion video. And then we finally first introduce, unfortunately, Katie. That is her, I guess, fake name. But Cheryl, Steve neighbor. Fortunately, we figure out she is Agent 13 working for S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff. And also, she is Peggy Carter's niece. When there was something into Steve's apartment where he was living and stuff, he found out Fury was actually crashing because he thought there was, maybe somebody else or whatever. But fortunately, he got attacked by the Winter Soldier. Basically, he is hiding from, the bad people and stuff. And then, and there were some things Fury wants to tell to Steve of what to not to know, what is going on, and details and secrets and stuff. So there's a lot of, lying, telling the truth, typical things going on right now and stuff. So that's happening. And then Nick basically got shot by the Winter Soldier at Steve's apartment. And that shot actually killed Fury and stuff. So it was a motion scene, Maria Hill and Black Widow and Steve Rogers, just watching Nick Fury die and stuff. It was pretty emotional scene. We're gonna talk about the elevator scene. This is probably one of the badass scene I've probably seen from the MCU by far and stuff. You gotta love this. This is probably my favorite scene in the movie and stuff. It is absolutely insane. It just started with Cap into the elevator on his own, and then there was other, crew he actually worked on, just like, maybe like 2 or 3 coming along, going in the elevator, and then there was like basically 2 other stops besides when he got into the elevator. 2 other, like maybe like 5 more crew people work for the Shield, but actually working for Hydra and stuff, and then like 3 other more. So he's basically like surrounded by his own crew he worked on an elevator and stuff. And it's crazy how they show the details of, they have like guns and weapons in the elevator. There was a guy is like sweating and stuff, because like these guys are about to fight Captain America and stuff, and they pretty much had to get all of those people in the elevator at the same time for with Captain America and stuff. And then and then I just love this scene, just like after the beginning of the fight and stuff.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
And then unfortunately it started. Like, he went bam and bam and wham, and it was just all over the places. Like, it was badass. Like, it was Cap versus his own crew, working for Hydra. Like, this is what's going on. I'm already excited already. Like, let's go and stuff. And fortunately enough, he took everyone down and stuff. Like, it was absolutely insane. Like, even the leader, part of that crew he was working on and stuff. Like, it was crazy. Like, oh my god. And not that, he did like one of the badass scenes of like with the shield and popped up. It was like, what the heck? Like, this is what Cap is, you know? Nobody messed with Captain America. Nobody. Because, like, my goodness. Like, I even say, like, something about, like, even Captain America can actually beat Batman, like, in a fight and stuff. It would be a good fight, but nobody, my goodness. Chris Evans, man, he is strong as heck. And then after that crazy fight I just talked about and stuff, crazy, there was more people were going after Cap and stuff, and then he jumped out of the elevator through the Shield's, building. Motorcycle. I don't know where he got that motorcycle, but I know it's his. But it was crazy. Like, he gotta get that really quick and stuff, and get the heck out of here and stuff. And then he took down a jet or a helicopter on his own by throwing his shield. Like, I'm telling you, some badass scenes in this movie. The Black Widow kissing Captain America, and to that point of it, I have a feeling so many people, especially girls, are probably jealous over a Scarlett Johansson kiss or make out of Chris Evans. Like, I don't blame her. And then after they are about to go to New Jersey, Cab actually didn't steal a truck, he borrowed. Anyway, Black Widow is asking if that was his last kiss in 1945, because the last kiss Cab basically kissed was Peggy Carter when he was trying to sacrifice his life and stuff. And then the funny thing is Cab is like, I'm 95, not dead. So it was a pretty funny scene. Then they found a secret basement with the elevator, and I'm going to call it Dr. Zola, basically is still alive. If you don't know who Dr. Zola, he is one of the people worked with Hydra and Red Skull in Captain America and the first Avengers. And they are going to explain where he actually, did other stuff for Hydra more in this movie. And fortunately enough, if he's just still alive, I don't know, his brain is in the computer and he talks and he can, look at stuff and yeah, it's crazy by absolutely thinking about that so much. But they had a big giant conversation and stuff, showing enough of Hydra was actually working with Shield the whole time, basically, and stuff. So we need to find some answers here. And then after they found Jasper, because Jasper was also working for Hydra, and they found some, evidence from him, but there was another funny scene where Black Widow kicked him off, and then Falcon kind of sacrificed him to get more answers out of him and stuff. And then this is the third time Black Widow is trying to get Captain America a date.
Oh, wait, what about that girl from accounting? Laura?
Lillian. Lip piercing, right?
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah. I'm not ready for that.
In Cap's apartment where he was living and stuff. Basically, he went and go for Winter Soldier, and there was like a very like cool scene where Cap was actually busting some walls and doors just to get to the Winter Soldier. And because like the Winter Soldier was like on the roof like running as well, because both of them have like the same thing. They both have the same strength, the surgeon into them and stuff. So they were like running like crazy fast because that's one of like their strength they have. And then the crazy cool scene on the roof where Cap actually threw his shield, and then the Winter Soldier kind of like stopped the shield with his hand and showing his metal arm and stuff, like pretty cool. And it's supposed to be my thumbnail and stuff. So that's just based of that, because my thumbnails are supposed to be scenes from the movies we're talking about. So speaking of the Winter Soldier came out of nowhere and started fighting Cap and Black Widow and stuff, and we figure out Cap ripping off Winter Soldier's mask, and fortunately it is Bucky James. And I actually really like this scene. It shows a flashback of when Cap was basically very small and skinny soldier, and still best friends with Bucky. They had a little scene when they were really young and stuff, and Bucky saying this line to him.
I'm with you to the end of the line, pal.
Then this crazy fight we had at the very end. Alexander Pierce is the person is behind this whole Hydra thing. He is basically the villain. And then the big giant fight, there was three things Maria Hill told Falcon and Cap to do to not have the big giant bomb thing around the world or around, United States and stuff. And unfortunately, Cap was the very first person got the card they put in and stuff, and then Falcon did the second one, and then Cap did the third one, but had a rough point because there was a time where Bucky and Cap was like was about to fight at the scene and stuff. Pretty emotional scene because it looks like Cap was basically like losing this fight this whole time, but like about like a second of a close, he put that in. There was only 3 bombs actually, and it was on the ship. The on Hydra was working and stuff. So fortunately to that, and then Cap actually helped Bucky and stuff, and they had like some emotion fight and stuff, and then we had this emotion scene.
I'm not gonna fight you. You're my friend. You're my mission. Then finish it. Because I'm with you to the end of the line.
In a way, if you are very attached to these characters so much, especially Cap, Bucky, I love these two. They're like probably my favorite like relationships of friends. Like these are best friends here and stuff, and it really is emotion. The music is in the background. Best friends are fighting and stuff, so it was a lot. Oh man, shows why this is my favorite movie. One of them. And then, last but least, we saw the post-credit where it was showing Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver the first time. If I'm feeling a lot of people really enjoy this movie overall. If you're a big fan of this movie and stuff, I enjoy it. Mostly stuff, it's my second favorite MCU movie out there and stuff. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Its emotion, Cap is badass, like gotta love that and stuff. But I want to find out of what you guys think and stuff. Put anything in the comments. I know I am actually back and stuff. Fortunately enough, I don't really get a lot of people views and stuff, but hopefully I can get some and stuff. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully Age of Ultron is the next movie after that, but I'm really excited to get this, these content, these videos out there for you guys to watch and stuff. So that's pretty much it. And you like the video, subscribe if you want more content. But overall, thank you for watching and have a great day.